Shutendoji. During the reign of Emperor Ichijo, there was a case where the daughters of nobilities disappeared one after another. The emperor was so concerned about this that he had the yin-yang master Abe no Seimei divine it. Seimei said, "There is a horrible demon living in Mount Oe. His name is Shutendoji. The daughters are imprisoned in his bastion." The emperor summoned Minamoto no Yorimitsu, who was the strongest samurai in that era, and ordered, "Yorimitsu, go to Mount Oe and defeat the demon Shutendoji."
"Yes, your majesty,"
replied Yorimitsu, and called on 4 great samurai, Tsuna, Kintoki, Sadamitsu, Yasutake, and his colleague Fujiwara no Yasumasa. They told him, "We are strong, but not as strong as a demon. But this is an imperial order, and we don't have a choice." "Okay, then. Let's at least pray to gods first." Yorimitsu and Yasumasa visited Iwashimizu Hachiman-gu and prayed to the god of war. Tsuna and Kintoki visited Sumiyoshi and prayed to the Daimyojin deity. Sadamitsu and Suetake visited Kumano and prayed to the Gongen deity. Yorimitsu suggested, "Let's all wear mountain monks' garments, pretend to be lost, and search for the bastion of Shutendoji." So they all put on mountain monks' garments and headed to Mount Oe. After crossing over a peak, they found a cave in which there were 3 old men. "What are you doing in a place like this?" asked Yorimitsu. The old men replied, "Our wives and daughters were kidnapped by Shutendoji. But we are too old to take back our women. At least we can show the way to the bastion of Shutendoji." They handed over a bottle of sake to Yorimitsu. "This sake has divine power. If a human drinks this, he will get more power. If a demon drinks it, he will lose his supernatural power. So please take this to Shutendoji and make him drink." Yorimitsu and his fellows were surprised and pleased. One of the old men gave a helmet to Yorimitsu. "Please wear this when you cut off the head of Shutendoji. This will protect you." These old men were, in fact, the gods of the 3 shrines they had visited. 3 gods led the party up the slope of Mount Oe. After crossing peaks and valleys, they reached a stream. The gods said, "Go up along this stream and you will encounter a noblewoman. She will show the way to where Shutendoji resides." Then the 3 gods disappeared. After praying to the gods, Yorimitsu and his fellows went up along the stream. There they encountered a woman, just as the gods had said. She was washing red clothes. They asked who she was, and she replied, "I am the daughter of a nobleman. Now I am being held captive by Shutendoji. These clothes were defiled when Shutendoji and his minions sucked the blood of living humans. How horrible! I can't stand it anymore." She wept. The men felt sorry for her and asked, "Please lead us to his bastion. We will defeat him." "That's not possible! A human can't defeat such a horrible demon!" she exclaimed. "Even so, we must do it." they said bravely. Then they went up along the stream together until they reached the iron mansion of Shutendoji. The gatekeeper demons saw them and were surprised. "Hey, our food is coming here by itself to be eaten. Let's eat them as they want us to." Another demon said, "Wait, wait! We need to show them to Shutendoji before eating. Otherwise, we will be scolded." The demons took them to Shutendoji. He gazed at Yorimitsu while sipping sake blended with blood and asked, "You are Minamoto no Yorimitsu who came to defeat me, aren't you?" Yorimitsu laughed. "We are not such famous samurai. We are nothing more than mountain monks who have lost our way." "Are you the famous demon, Shutendoji?" Shutendoji replied, "That's right. Are you scared of me?" He made his minions serve them human meat and blood sake. Yorimitsu and his fellows ate and drank them as if nothing was changed. Shutendoji was confused. "You are unusual monks." "Do you think so?" Yorimitsu said. "We mountain monks thankfully receive everything which other people donate to us. Oh, and we too have a good sake. Please let us share this, if you don't mind." He poured the sake which the gods had given them into the cup in the hand of Shutendoji. "Please don't worry, this is not a poison." Saying this, Yorimitsu drank a cup of the sake himself. Then Shutendoji also drank the sake with confidence. "Wow, this is really good sake. Now I know that you are good guests for us. I apologize for serving horrible dishes to you. Well, I will call my beautiful women, and they will entertain you." The women who had been kidnapped appeared, and other demons also came. Yorimitsu and his fellows poured the sake for everyone. Shutendoji got drunk and started talking about his childhood. "I was just a normal kid, except for being too strong. Adults feared me and dropped me from a cliff on a high mountain. However, I didn't die. I lived in Mount Hiei for years, but the great monk came and kicked me out. I moved here to Mount Oe, but another monk came and kicked me out. After his death, I came back here and could finally settle down. But now, I've heard that Minamoto no Yorimitsu is aiming to kill me. My life is restless." He sighed, feeling tired. "Excuse me, my guest. It seems I need some rest. Please take your time." With this, Shutendoji went to his bedroom. Other demons had also fallen asleep and couldn't move because of the magical power of the sake. Yorimitsu and his fellows changed their clothes to armor. When they sneaked into the bedroom, they found that Shutendoji had transformed 3 times bigger and more horrible. His eyes glittered, and he said, "Why did you come here?" The men unconsciously flinched. However, the 3 old gods appeared again.
"We will tie up his limbs with iron chains. Please kill him, now!"
Thanking the gods, Yorimitsu plunged his sword into Shutendoji's body. The demon opened his eyes wide and shouted like thunder. "I've never played anyone such a foul trick as this! What unfair creature you humans are! Yorimitsu and his fellows tore him to pieces. The head of Shutendoji flew straight at Yorimitsu's head, sank his teeth into the helmet, and didn't let go. Yorimitsu and his fellows killed the other demons who couldn't move, and rescued the women. The head of Shutendoji was entombed at a shrine in Kyoto. The sword with which Yorimitsu cut off the head of Shutendoji is held in the Tokyo National Museum as a national treasure.